Hello Homeworthy, welcome to my house in Paris. I'm Emma Donnersberg.
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hi, my name is Emma Donnersberg and I'm an interior and furniture designer based in Paris. So it's a typical Haussmannian house, apartment actually, in Paris. It's in the second floor, so ceiling heights are a little bit higher than the other floor, and I remodeled it entirely. So I chose this home because I actually needed an area where I can entertain, so I needed a large entertainment area, which is the living room and dining room. And I really wanted ceiling height that were important, about a 4-meter height. That really were the most important things about this house. I love to collect animals, actually, in sculptures and ceramics. Here you have a unicorn made of ceramic. The artist is Sarah de Fendal. She's a French artist and she does these characters that looks like they come from a dream, actually, and I love it. I find it very interesting. And here you have a painting of Esther Malangou. Esther Malangou is a very famous South African artist. She's in her 80s now. And I love the geometrical pattern at the entrance and the colors. I think it's very welcoming to the space, and that's why I picked it. Also the round shape I liked. I wanted to put a small painting here because I didn't want the space to be too crowded. And I found this amazing artwork of Anna Jung Seo, who is a Korean artist who lives in London. I found it in Art Basel, Miami, 2 years ago actually, and it's a landscape, so it goes very well actually with my work. And then Clotilde Jimenez here. Clotilde is a fantastic artist who lives in Mexico, and he does some collage. I found them very interesting. And you have the gallery here that continues, goes to the kitchen actually. It's not that big, but I wanted to do like something spectacular with paintings. So I put them very close to each other, and it's like a kind of an arty gallery with work of Marcela Barcelo, who I collect, and Ileana Magoda, who is an artist I represent. So the overall style of the home is cozy and contemporary, also very elegant. It's also a space where the forms are very organic. It makes people feel very comfortable and welcomed in the space, instead of having a right angle that kind of attack people in a way. So the living room, I wanted to use actually the circle that was authentic in the ceiling, and I recreated it in the floor plan, meaning that I actually drew the sofa for this space. Now I'm editing it, but it was drawn for this space to replicate the curve of the ceiling. The rug is actually also a circular rug, but it's a collaboration with Atelier Février, and we use the top of my mushrooms. So we use the shape of the top of the mushroom and also the engravement, and we did it in a rug with silk and wool. So this is a wave sofa. It's also very nice from the back because the curves goes all the way to the floor. And then we have the you and me table that actually are very modular, so which is really nice because depending on your feeling, if you have a crowded room or less people in the room, you can move the table and make them change the mood of the space. I also put some of the mushrooms that I designed, and I wanted to add some vintage pieces, so I added these 3 pieces. The chair and the table from Adochal, and of course adding always some little sculptures, vases, mostly in ceramic, and paintings of course. Also the funny detail here is that the TV is hidden behind the screen, so you can move the screen and have the TV behind, because I don't really like TVs in a room. so I wanted to hide it. And then we have this little nest, which is a work of Kawamata, who is a Japanese artist, and the tree, because I wanted it to feel like nature. The whole space is really like an extension of the trees outside. So it's really looks like a home. The lights are made in bronze. They are sculptural pieces. I call them a light sculpture, and they're called the cloud sconces. And you don't need anything else on the wall. It makes it very present. And then I put a painting of Ileana Magoda on the floor, under the light, and this beautiful light, standing light that I created with Abel Carcamo, who is a Chilean sculptor. It's a collaboration we did together. So the mushrooms were my first pieces, actually. I didn't know that I was going to do a furniture collection. And I started with those for fun. They're made of bronze, and then the top is textured and engraved with acid. So it looks like this kind of pattern on the top. It's very unique. I actually made them also in little ones as collectibles. And we have also them in ceramic, which is a small one here in different colors. So here. This is Julius. It's my baby, the king of the house. Amber bush. It actually goes very well with the color. I didn't make it in purpose, to be honest. I'm probably attracted to this color. But yeah. Mon amour. Up, up, up. He just had a haircut too. And he loves actually to sit in the middle of the tables. For the art, I'm really attracted to it. There is no, it's just a matter of feeling. I also like to meet the artist, because I want the person to be normally a good person. I don't want on my wall like a bad energy. So I met most of the artists that are exhibited here. Here, I created this fireplace because the wall was completely empty. I needed to put structure in this side, in this wall, in this room. Actually, I wanted to have it a little bit more structured. So what I did is that I created this long fireplace where I could also again exhibit some vases and ceramics, which is very useful. I have two right angles in this apartment. This right angle and then the one on the heater. They are the only two in the apartment. So I was first an interior designer, and I didn't think I was going to do design pieces, to be honest. But then in 2017, I really wanted to do mushrooms table. I'm actually allergic to mushrooms, so I don't know where it comes from. But and then COVID came, and I really needed to do something, and also I needed to furnish my apartment. So I started designing pieces, furniture pieces, and that's how my own journey in design started. The dining room is actually the extension of the living room. So here is the dining room, which I wanted it again to welcome people, to feel cozy. So I use this big table that I designed. It's called the galley table, where you can see the legs. They are made of sculpted marble. It's a black marble, and then the craftsman sculpted it in Italy. And the tray is made in France of solid oak. And they're surrounded by the cloth chairs. I designed the cloth chairs with 3 different backs, because I don't like when you have too many chairs that it looks like all the same chairs with the same fabric. So which I loved here is the different fabric and the different backs. Of course, we have ceramics all around the space, and this big llama from Laurent Dufour, who is a fantastic artist. And I wanted to put it here. I think it's protecting us here from when we work and eat. So it's kind of like a protector. And then I designed the fireplace. I actually went to pick the stone in Carrara in Italy. It's made of travertine, and it's one piece of travertine. And the fact that there is no joint, it makes it really organic and nice. And then we have on the top the Liva mirror. The Liva mirror is made of ceramic. It's cracked ceramic. I actually edited it as well. And I wanted a huge mirror to reflect the space, to make it bigger. So we made this piece again for the space, and now we have clients who want it, so we edited it. It's surrounded by books, which for me is of course I read them, but they're also an element of decor. I classified them with colors, put them in horizontal, so it's more soothing for the eye. You can see also with vases and sculptures, again with the animal theme. In this corner we have the club table in a large size with it's a grey travertine. At the entrance it's a pink one. It's a grey travertine. And it's kind of, I don't know, I love this table. I find it has a real presence. I put some drawings of Ileana Magoda on the top of it, and then the Piazza book, the Piazza catalogs, which for auction I look at. Another painting of Esther Malongo and vases and sculptures. The middle piece I just found, it's a ceramist called Perrine Bouty. She's French. She actually just did the windows of Hermès in Paris, and I found it, it belonged here, and it had to be in the middle of the table. It's just natural. I mean, I'm attracted to it. I like stones. I like ceramics. I like them matte. Mostly matte. I don't know, they speak to me, and it attracts me, and I started to collect little by little. My friend has a beautiful ceramic gallery in Paris called the Fever Fils, and I go there all the time, and I get to pick the pieces first, so it's nice. The galley table, I made the design of the legs on the top in a joint. So it shows that if the legs were coming on the top. It's actually the joint. So all the pieces actually, I'm opening a gallery in Paris in October, so all those pieces will be seen at the gallery in the 7, not far from here actually. In real life, we work from here with my team. It's actually our working area. Now we will be working from the gallery that I'm opening, and we will actually have the same table at the gallery with just a different finish from the legs. They will be white, so they will be like sculpted in white on a white stone. And of course the black ones are also available. What I love about the space is that all the rooms are kind of open to each other, which makes it welcoming for people. I don't want it to be closed with doors. There was a structural wall here actually, and then I broke it. And if you want, you can open or close. I created these doors, these amazing doors made of pine wood. And you can close or open the space depending on if you have a guest and then you arrive to the kitchen. I really love my kitchen. I love when I have friends coming and cooking, and I can be with them because it's an open kitchen to the dining area. Also, the dining area is where we work, and so all my team is there every day, and it's really nice to have the kitchen next to it, so we can also cook at the same time. So, welcome to the kitchen. I wanted a kitchen island. I always wanted it. I always wanted one. So we created this this island with a stone from Carrara from the top, and then the bottom is ceramic tiles. I love the color. I wanted to bring a green color here to make the space pop up, and I found it very interesting to put my mushroom, my stools, the cep stools around it. Those stools are made of, they're handmade actually, so each one is different from the other. They are made of ceramic, And I love the different colors of blue and kind of like coming red, green. Those elements make the space very warm, actually. And then I put, of course, because I have to, some ceramic sculptures from different artists. Again, you see Ardmore here. Here also, with a central piece with the monkeys. Carafe, also very fun, made of animals. So again, it speaks to me, and I love them. You can see the little monkey, and then the zebra and the bird. Then the wine holder is a piece I found at the flea market. It's actually from the 18th century, 17th or 18th century. It's silver. And you have the flower that I just got from a French ceramist. On the island, I have vases. I wanted to put green vases, green or blue, from Karen Swamy, who is a friend of mine and an amazing ceramist. Then you have the little monkey, again my animal collection, with also from South Africa are the little glass animals. For the salt and pepper, I have the seashell. I went to South Africa last year for the art fair, and I loved it, and I spent some time looking for artists and ceramists, and then I met the people from Ardmore, and we decided to collaborate on some pieces. So it was a really nice trip. I loved it. Really loved the country, and I loved Cape Town. It was really nice. Then here I have the work of Marcela Barcelo, who I really love. I love the colors. I love the fact that it's a diptych. So it's not one static piece again. It's like, for example, with my SEP stools, I did two different sizes. I have the smaller and the larger one. I love to mix things, really. It's really natural to me to mix things. It's very natural I don't know, it called me, and I felt like it had to be here. And I didn't want to have few little pieces. I wanted like this big piece here to make the space bigger, actually. So yeah, I designed the whole kitchen. I didn't want to be too crowded, so I needed to have like some space in the middle of the cabinets. And why not exhibiting ceramics? Because I need also exhibition space here. I'm going to end up putting some paintings on the ceiling if I continue. So yeah, and then of course the colors needed to be either white, blue, or green to continue the color theme here. I wanted again some shelves to exhibit the ceramics, because I don't know what to put to exhibit them, so we created those shelves. Instead of having a white wall, it would be much nicer to be convenient for me. I needed like also. So the marble is from Carrara. It's called the Breccia, and it's the same that I used on the island and in the kitchen counter. So welcome to the bedroom, the master bedroom. I wanted it to be very peaceful and warm. So I wanted it to be peaceful and warm. I actually created those shelves, those little niche, to put my crystal collection. I have a crystal collection. And then I designed the nightstands and the headboard. But I put the light of Ingo Morer that are vintage, and they give it like a very warm light, very cozy feeling, with the painting of Sasha Ferrer, who is a friend of mine. I have this vase that an artist in LA made just for me, because I put Julius the cat on it. So I found it funny. The lamps are vintage, made of ceramic, and then the curtains are from, the fabric is from Fortuny, and I love the color. I found it very subtle, very warm. They're very elegant. I also bought the curtain holders from But the curtain holder are also like bring like this little like pink tone. And then the chair is, I designed the chair. I actually have another one that is smaller that I don't have here, but yeah. And then the tipi table is one of my last table. It's also, each piece is different because it's handmade, so each piece is unique, made of ceramic, hand-painted ceramic, and on the top of it is a vintage lamp from Italy. I put the TV on the shelves in the middle, and then you have those vintage mirrors from Mite Espert, some funny stuffed animal that I found in Mexico that I really found cute. And then a print from Ellie Barker. The sheets from Frete, and this little blanket that I found online. I really love the color, and here's a Frete blanket. And then you have here, I restricted the space, so I actually was a bathroom instead of the closet, and then a room. I restructured the space so we have more place to put the clothes here. Here I put a closet. I have a walk-in closet and a closed closet here. So here you go from the bedroom to the walk-in closet to the bathroom. My go-to design tip, I would say, I don't like to paint in many colors rooms. I like it to be kind of neutral and bring colors with painting and sculptures. I think it's easier to live like this instead of having a very strong color, especially in a dining area or living room area. Special door for the bathroom that I made with a craftsman. I mean, the craftsman made it in glass. It's a very nice structured glass framed with brass. And then here, welcome to the bathroom. So this is a master bathroom. I created this one long sink from onyx, and I mixed onyx travertine and ceramic in the bathroom. So you can see the onyx sink with the travertine wall and the ceramic sconces that I designed. And I love those three materials together. They're very earthy and they look very natural. I also decided to create the shower with this travertine divider that made of solid one stone. Actually, I bought the block of stone and we carved it. So the shower is behind it, and we put a glass that is gradient, so you don't see the person who takes a shower from behind. Little niches where you put. I put this little sculpture of the elephant that I found at a vintage store. Corals that I found in Turkey, and little perfumes. And then the shower behind. Alors attends, pour le shower, je vais devoir peut-être t'enlever les peaux, c'est bon? And it's a white travertine that I found also in Carrara. The same block that I used for the fireplaces and the entrance floor. And I decided to paint the ceiling actually in kind of a reddish tone to bring warmth to the space. I found that the color was looked very well, was very nice. They're symmetrical, and the door also has the travertine on it to make it longer. I found it also in Carrara, onyx, and it's a white onyx. It's made also of travertine. I put heated floor. So it's nice when you come out of the shower or the bathtub. And this bathtub has I love the shape of the bathtub because it looks a little bit like vintage. Home is where the heart is. So home is my place where I feel safe, and it's very important that it makes me, it feels good when I'm in it, and I feel protected in it. Thank you so much, Homeworthy, for visiting my space in Paris. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Bye.
Thanks for watching. Go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content and shopping guides.